Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that I received. The translation reads like this. Hello, how are you? Can you please post my own story? I am thinking of a way to escape South Africa so that I can return back home. I'm still stuck here in South Africa because there is another blesser whom I am in love with. He's from Canada. He has since told me that he will be making his way to South Africa. I lied to him. I told him that I am a South African because he is South African. I really do not know what am I going to do because I am from Zim, and at the same time, me and my friend, we stole money from this other blesser as well, who was in love with my friend. When we got so close to him, then we stole money from his safe. We really do not know what is going to happen if this man is going to catch up with us. Worst of all, he is related to one who is said to be a taxi boss. So my friend was the one who caused all of these problems. It started with my best friend, Tari, not her real name, like we are both from Zim. She was the first one who came to South Africa. Later on, she called me. She told me that I should come, and then I started working at the same restaurant where she was working. She told me to keep my eyes open, especially for the married men that would come with their families. Keep on looking at them, treat them right, and you might end up with a rich blesser. She had been my friend for years, more like a sister. We did everything together, and we were staying with each other, looking out for each other in this foreign land. Life here in South Africa is not easy. Like, we were struggling, always surviving on the tips, because in the restaurants there is not much that you are given. You just survive on the tips. So that was a style. If a man would come there, then she had some lotion that she used so that the blesser can fall in love with her. There was this other guy whom she started dating. He was an old man, I think in his mid-50s. He's very wealthy. He's like a nice guy, but at the same time, he's scary. It seems as if he was a gangster back in the day. He became a blesser, and I saw that her life was changing. She had new clothes, new hair, expensive perfumes, all the things that we used to dream about. It was like for her a Cinderella story. Even talks of citizenships was being mentioned, and I could not lie. I was a little bit envious, but I was happy for her because I knew that her success was going to be my own success as well, for she deserved to enjoy life. But things started getting complicated when this guy began questioning Tari's loyalty, because she does not know what it means to be loyal. Even if she gets a good man, this woman, she was supposed to be married to the overseer's son, and she messed it up and started dating another pastor's son, and they slept together. And that was how she was told that she could not marry the pastor's son or even get married to the overseer's son. That was when she came to South Africa. She kept on cheating. Like, this girl can cheat on you and she doesn't even care. It's like she has no heart, no compassion at all when it comes to cheating. I told her to back up a little bit, for this man was a good man, but she would laugh at me and she will say that this man does not know how to properly handle a woman like her in bed. And at the same time, when I would say, okay, let go of the old man, and she will say no. One night, she asked me to help her with a plan. She said that since this guy was being called on her, she wanted to show her blesser that I, her best friend, was interested in him. You would realize how valuable he was, how desirable he was. It was supposed to boost the old man's confidence, make him more loyal to her. Just flirt with him a bit, show him like you like him. I'll even pay you for that. It sounded ridiculous, but she kept on telling me that this was the plan. She kept on saying that it was no big deal. It was just acting. Honestly, I was tempted. Money was tight and I needed some extra cash. So against my better judgment, I agreed. The first time that I met the guy, we went at this other restaurant in Menlyn, and I played my role, laughed at his jokes, even though I did not even care about him. We ate and we started flirting with each other. So this man, he kept on calling and calling me until one night when I said, I'm scared of sleeping with you because of my friend. How about you and we go to a place somewhere far away? And this was what I had been told by my friend. So then we drove and we went to another hotel. It was me and him, his bodyguard. I told him to leave him behind, for this was Tari's plan all along. When we arrived at that hotel, that was when I had been given some powder to put into his whiskey that made this old man to fall fast asleep. She kept on texting me and said, keep going, it is working, because I was taking some videos of the guy as he was dozing off. And then I forced him to finish up the whiskey, opened up for my friend, and after I had opened for my friend, then we slept with this guy together. Why? I don't even know. But what I saw Tari doing is that she had a cloth and she wiped the man's manhood after he had ejaculated, and she packed it into her handbag. Until now, she does not want to tell me the reason as to why she did all of those things. And then we took the guy's phone, we transferred some money, and she was like, this is my allowance. The guy, when he started recovering, we then drove to one of his other houses, which I did not even know. It seems as if Tari, she knows a lot about this guy. Even the wife, she said, does not know that at this house there is a safe that is full of money. And when we got there, we took the money, which I can't tell you how much it was. And then we took the man upstairs and we left him in bed. We were supposed to return back home, but things did not go according to plan. So right now, this guy, he has since texted me and he has said that he is willing to forgive me because I have a good heart. He can't forgive Tari anymore. If he is going to catch her, he wants to murder her. But as for me, he is willing to forgive me. So I have since decided to leave Gauteng for now, because I am scared of this guy, because he once casually mentioned that one of his relatives is a taxi boss. So I am scared that maybe if they catch up with me, they're going to kill me. And at the same time, I am dating another man who is a blesser as well. He is a South African that is based in Canada. But the bad thing about it is that I have since lied to him, because he just thought that I am a local woman. So I said, okay, well, let me just go with the flow. Instead of me telling him the truth that no, I come from Zim, I have since lied to him. So now he's like, when I come back home, babe, I want you to go with me to your people, since I told him that I'm from Durban. Very fluent in isiZulu because my mother tongue is Ndebele. So it is really easy for me to assimilate with the culture. That is why he has not catch me lying. Now I don't know what am I supposed to do. Please assist me. I know no one in Durban at all. If there is any family out there that wants to pretend as if they are my family, we can work out something, but I would have to ask my blesser how much he wants to pay for the lobola. Then we can split the profits. I use that money to go abroad. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear sister. The lies, they never end. Now you want a man to marry you, to go and pay lobola to people that are not even related to you, simply because you just lie. You just want to keep up with the lie of you being a South African. Strange things indeed they do happen in this world.